Hello and welcome back to our next tutorial for our hashtag heirloom Afghan crochet along. Today we're going to be working on the stitch for the treble crochet. I've already got a row of stitches here that we're going to be working in, so let's go ahead and get started. As always, we want to make sure that when we enter our stitch, unless otherwise indicated, we're going to go through the front loop and the back loop from the front of our work. So for our treble crochet, we're going to wrap our yarn around our hook twice. And I like to use my finger, my index finger, to kind of secure it so it doesn't slide around too much. We're going to go into our next stitch, making sure we go through both the front and the back loops. We're going to grab our yarn and pull it back through. We have 4 loops on our hook. Wrap the yarn around the hook and pull it through 2 loops. We have 3 loops on our hook. Wrap the yarn around and pull it through 2 loops. And we have 2 loops remaining on our hook. One more time, wrap the yarn around your hook and pull it through 2 loops, and there we have our treble crochet. It's a very tall stitch. Down below here we have the double crochets, and here we have the treble crochets, so you can see that they're a much longer stitch. Let's do another one. We're going to wrap our yarn around twice on our hook. I like to secure it with my finger. Go through the stitch that is next indicated. Pull the yarn through so we have 4 loops on our hook. Wrap the yarn around your hook and pull through 2 loops. Wrap the yarn around your hook again and pull through 2 loops. And one more time, wrap the yarn around your hook and pull through 2 loops. On a double crochet, we do that 2 times, hence the word double. On a treble crochet, we do it 3 times. It almost sounds like triple, doesn't it? But treble means 3. Let's do this stitch here, the very next stitch on our block. Yarn over your hook twice. Enter that next stitch from the front to the back, going through both the front and the back loops. Grabbing your yarn and pulling it through so you have 4 loops on your hook. Wrap your yarn around your hook and pull it through 2 loops, leaving 3 loops on your hook. Wrap the yarn around your hook again and pull it through 2 loops, leaving 2 loops on your hook. Wrap the yarn around again for your 3rd and final time and pull it through both loops remaining on your hook, and you have a treble crochet. We're going to work on this one next, and I want to show you a little bit of something that happens with this stitch that you may notice, and I want you to be prepared for. So again, let's wrap our yarn around our hook twice, securing it with your finger if you can, going into that stitch and grabbing your yarn and pulling it through so that you have 4 loops on your hook. When you yarn over and you go through this very first loop, it goes through fine. There's a little bit of a gap and a slant on this second loop, so sometimes you just kind of have to gingerly work that yarn through with your hook until you get it. The same thing's going to happen on this second time that you'll wrap around. You'll notice that as you pull, do you see how this loop is nice and tight, but this loop is kind of at a slant here? Sometimes it's hard to catch. It's easy to fall off of your hook, and you want to watch for that, because if it falls off and it dangles back here somewhere, you're going to lose your whole stitch, and you don't want that. So we're going to pull through the first one and see if I try to go straight, it catches. You just kind of have to give that hook a little extra little twist and don't drop it. Make sure it goes where it needs to go. And the same for our 3rd set there. 3rd set's the easiest one. So we're going to do a few more stitches. I'm going to do them at a little faster pace now, but I'll still talk you through them. Remember, with these videos, you can always stop and rewind and watch what you need to watch until you're comfortable moving forward. And also these video tutorials will be available for both right-handed and left-handed crocheters. If you find that you're in the right-handed and you're a left-hander, make sure that you look for the left-handed tutorial and vice versa. So let's do this one here. We're going to wrap our yarn around our hook twice. Go into our next stitch from the front to the back, making sure we have both the front and the back loop. Pull up our yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over twice into our next stitch, grabbing our yarn and pulling it through so we have 4 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. On our next stitch, yarn over twice, going into our stitch and pulling the yarn up through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now remember, I want you to crochet at your own pace. You do not have to crochet at the same rate that I do. You can rewind this video as many times as you need to until you get all of the steps down and feel comfortable completing a treble crochet. We've just got a few more until we get to the end of our stitch. I'll talk you through these last few, and I would like to encourage you to continue practicing until you are completely comfortable with the treble crochet. And I would love to have you join us for our now look, I messed that one up. I'm going to have to just take it off and start that one over. That's okay. Yarn over twice into our stitch, grabbing our yarn, pulling it through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. What I was saying is I'd love to have you join us for our hashtag heirloom Afghan CAL, which stands for crochet along. And we will be working on 63 individual sampler blocks. Each block is a different crochet stitch. When we get all 63 done, we will be putting them together to make a beautiful heirloom Afghan. Pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. And here we have a beautiful row of treble crochets. Again, work on these until you're comfortable, and I hope that you will join us for our crochet along for our beautiful heritage, for our beautiful heirloom Afghan. Until then, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.